All right. Yeah, we recording and we getting right to it.
Yep.
Community Coalition Show. It's K Wilson, David 2K. We got Yendi in here. We ready to go. This one, okay, look, let's keep it. By the time you hear this, I don't know if the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict is going to be released. It's going to come out,
Right.
But before or after that happens, whenever you get this, there's some things that need to be discussed. Mm-hmm. Okay. This is yep. Whew, if y'all didn't think white privilege is real,
whew, tonight.
I don't know what else you.
It's a great example.
I don't know what else you need to see or hear.
Right.
Okay. So let me throw this scenario out there to y'all. I want to flip the switches for a second. Let's just say black kid, black teenager, right?
Right.
Decided he was going to go down to, I don't know, whatever white rally there is. I don't know. I'm going to bring a big ass gun with me. My mom's is going to take me, though. Mm-hmm. Mom's drops me off knowing what's about to happen. Mm-hmm. Black kid shoots a couple white people. And as of right now, they don't throw him under the jail.
Right.
That don't even sound right. How does that sound?
No, right?
You think they would make a movie about that?
Trash.
No. Oh no. So here's where we are.
I'm so mad. Like, if they make a movie out of this, I'm gonna.
You know it's coming.
I do, but also we don't need that, because if that happens, that furthers the okay.
Well,
and I hate.
Can I just make a statement?
Go for it.
I was reading about the trial, and I just find it so crazy that it's okay for him, if he gets off, it's okay for him to cry self-defense with a weapon like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you were going to help people, right? You clearly came to, can I curse on here?
Yes. Go for it.
You clearly came to fuck shit up, because nobody brings that type of weapon. Everybody knows that weapon is used in a lot of mass shootings. Right. You did not come there to help people who need help. You came to fuck shit up, which means now you're setting an example for other mass shooters and say, oh, hey, it was self-defense. I shot all these people in self-defense.
First of all, let's rewind this. Mm-hmm. 17-year-old kid,
right,
who so happens to have an AR-15. Okay, let me keep going. Let me keep going. Your mama know you got an AR-15. You say you going down to the Black Lives Matter, protesting to help. One, who are you helping?
Right.
Who did you come to help?
Right.
That was my first question. It wasn't law enforcement. Don't say law enforcement.
Right. And also, you're crossing state lines to do this.
Yeah. So this is whole plan.
Right.
So I just want to know, who did you say you were going to help? Did they ever say who he said he was going to help? Help out who?
He said he was going to help protect the businesses from being destroyed. And he told people that he was what does it call it? What's it? Basically like an EMS worker, but he didn't offer help for anyone. And again,
so
everybody knows that weapon is what that weapon is used for. Nobody uses that weapon for self-defense. They use that weapon to kill a lot of people.
Yes. Right. So I'm gonna say this, saying this, knowing what the answer is. One, that's not your job.
Right.
Also, that's not your job to go and help people. That's why we have actual professionals who do that.
Right.
EMS personnel, cops, if I throw that out there, oh my God. But that's people's jobs to do that.
Yeah.
You don't get to make that decision.
Right.
Legally.
And then also on top of that, nobody, absolutely nobody asked you to do that.
That's what I'm saying.
They asked the businesses around there if they asked him if they needed protecting. They were like, you didn't ask us that.
No, because it's all bullshit. Let's just call it what it is. Like you said, he went out there to get into the mix. He went out there to get busy.
Came out
with an AR-15. Yeah. How many? First of all, if you were EMS worker, how many EMS workers got a gap? None of them.
Can they even carry a gap?
No, I don't think so. No. because they depend on police for that protection.
Right.
They don't carry gats for a reason, let alone big ass AR-15. So this is some of how many things are wrong with this situation before we even talk about him shooting somebody.
Also, how the fuck did a 17-year-old get an AR-15?
Somebody explain that, and I can probably tell you how.
I thought it was his. I thought he got it from his parents.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only reason. Yeah.
Like I thought his father, because I remember when it first happened. Also, I seen the video last year when it occurred, and I think he shot like weren't they all white? Because I'm not sure. I know he shot one white guy in the video that I saw. They were like he was trying to get the weapon away from him, and he shot him.
Yeah, right. He shot.
And he said, and then the crazy thing about it is, he said, "Oh, I had to kill him because I felt like if he was to get my weapon, he would have killed me. No, he would have stopped you from killing others." Yeah. I think if there was no mob, I think he honestly would have killed more people. I really think he went down there to kill a lot of people. Murder was on his mind when he grabbed that weapon.
I think so too. Even if you see him in the videos and stuff, like he got a little bit of gear with him.
Right.
Like that's not just something you roll up with trying to help people. Right. Just the fact this is a 17-year-old kid who has a serious ass weapon. Right. Your mama know you got a weapon. I'm gonna drop you off like. So everybody was okay with this. The whole fam was on board with this plan. Like, yeah, this is cool. This is okay. Go do because
this ain't a field trip.
But that's what it was for them. Let's call it what it is. This is exactly what this was. This was for him. This was recreation.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this was. To go down there and do this. So now the fact that we have 2 people dead, the third person shot, and so all of that seems wrong before we get to even that point. Nobody else would have been able to do this.
Absolutely not.
Nope.
Get away with it, like scot-free, like we doing here.
Right.
So we already know that's the whole bullshit right there. One.
Right.
Now can we talk about this trial?
We talk about the judge.
The whole situation. All this is a dog and pony show.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't a trial.
Right.
This is we got to do this.
Show.
Let's just handle this and get this out of here.
Right.
We know exactly what this is. We've seen this before.
Yeah.
We've seen this. We see this before.
Unfortunately, this is nothing.
Well, this is exactly like. Did you see that video I sent you? Because this is exactly what dang, ain't her name Amanda? I forgot her name. I think it's Amanda. But that's
Seals.
Exactly what she said about the Ahmaud Arbery case. It's like why are we having a trial for this? You kill innocent people. And then you try to claim self-defense.
They're having a trial because it's the way out.
Right.
That's what this is. This is the way out.
Right. Do you think if a black guy did this, that they would have a trial? No, they would pull up to his house, say, "Hey, yo, you come on with us."
Well, they probably would have killed him.
That.
I was gonna say, yeah. But if there was a trial, we already know how the cards would have been. They had already been stacked against them.
Right.
I'm sorry, he wouldn't even made it. You saw
That's
how,
what I'm saying.
You saw how not Jacob. Dang. You saw how Kyle walked past the police with that gun in his hand.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. They knew everybody was cool with this. When he out in the street, there's videos of him out in the street. Everybody knew what time it was. So I'm like, all this trial this is a formality.
Right.
You can clearly tell by the judge. We know this is a formality.
Yo, can we talk about how the judge tried to, like, there was a clip of the judge actively stopping the defense attorney from making a point.
Berated him, belittled him, yelled at him.
And that really pissed me off because, hold up, isn't this a court where you're supposed to hear both sides?
No, because
isn't this a place where you're supposed to come to a verdict because, like,
no, this is what they are. This is a chessboard where we can manipulate the pieces in our favor whenever we want, whatever jury, whatever trial we want. That's what these are. We already know the outcome. We're gonna throw the judge we want in there. That's our guy. He's going to make sure that it goes the way we need it to.
Oh, he
jury
definitely
selection.
gonna
Jury
make sure.
selection. We know we're going to select the people we need to make the decision. Juries and stuff. This is all strategic. It's all planned. There's nothing by chance that happens here. It's like this whole clip of him crying.
Yo, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
was that legit? Because them tears were like
Absolutely
he was
not.
forcing it.
No.
Like,
Absolutely
he
not.
was straight forcing them.
Think
tears
about this.
out.
Think about when you go to court, you go to trial. Everything you say is already been coached.
Right.
No lawyer is going to put you on the stand without being coached properly first.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be
Well,
prepped.
you could tell that by his responses.
Well, that's the thing. So I'm like, so everybody, he cried. You think they just didn't throw that in there? They knew what was going to happen.
He failed the assignment because them tears was not legit.
Nah, I don't think he failed for them.
I don't even think there were tears.
No,
I think he
thought
should
it
have
was
went
just
to a
red.
Nah, because think about look at what the media has shown in this trial. What is the one thing we have continuously seen over and over again? The clip on TV, his ass crying. Yeah. And what it is, it's the sympathy. And they're playing on it. And it's working for the public. You see
over here.
As soon as he started crying.
Crazy.
Say what?
No, I was gonna say it's crazy because he killed a white person. You would think there would be some anger, outrage.
No. Think about the history of white people. They'll kill each other if the cause is just.
Right.
They will. They'll take over your land, kill each other. The cause is just.
Right. Roman
Empire. Who they take over? They kept taking over everybody else, and they celebrated for that.
British Empire.
Yeah, took over everybody. They celebrated for that. It's only when they kill some black people, they celebrated for that.
Mm-hmm.
If they feel like it's just, they'll do it. Also, they can't think about it. If they as the evil whites, as we call them, if they condemn him for going to Black Lives Matter, it gives black people more strength.
Mm-hmm.
Because now the rally becomes justified. The march and protesting becomes justified.
Right.
In some way.
Even though they've been justified, but all the media shows are the rioters.
Yes, because they've been justified by us. They don't give a damn.
Right.
They don't give a damn, but they can't give us any leverage.
Right. And see, that's the thing. Oh my gosh, he killed people, but he was trying to defend. It's not up to white people to.
So no, it's the spin. They don't care. That's why
it's up to them to flip it.
But that's what they're doing. So, okay, we got the video, they got the images out there. So what did they say? What can we do to get him out of here? What can we do to get him off?
Also, why did it take so long for them to? The reason it took so long is because they were looking for a reason to get him off.
Because time, people forget.
Right.
And they also couldn't find him for a while because he was MIA.
They knew where he was.
They probably knew exactly where he was.
Somebody who's supposed to be in custody.
I promise you they knew where he was.
Absolutely.
Lay low. We're going to let this blow over. Maybe when things ease up a little bit, then we can kind of introduce the trial and we'll, make sure we take care of you.
Right.
Mm.
Because think about it. If it's fresh in people's heads, because now we got a jury.
Right.
But everybody knew what happened when the crime happened, when he shot people. So no, we got to give it time. People forget about this. So now we can select a jury who's going to be unbiased, who doesn't remember. And we're going to show these images out here of him, sympathetic and play the victim. So that's the images people currently have in their heads. They don't remember.
So wild. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. It is because this is all thought out, and that's the scary part.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, it kills me that when white people commit murder on innocent people, and we can't even say just black. I mean, a lot of times it is black, but as we see here, it wasn't black, it was white. But when they commit a murder, they always use that damn self-defense to get them off. Right. They're like, I was fearful for my life. No, when is it going to stop working that way? Because look at Trayvon Martin with George Zimmerman.
Yes.
I mean, you kill a kid. That was a kid, and you just like self-defense. And look at Ahmaud Arbery's case right now. They're trying to cry self-defense. Like, stop. These people need to be held accountable.
Yeah.
But by who though?
Yeah.
Think about our legal system. Our legal system was designed to keep people. Us down.
Yeah.
It wasn't designed to keep them down. It wasn't designed to punish them. It was designed to keep us and punish us.
Right.
Wow.
So when we have these situations, the loopholes were created for them. Self-defense was not created for us to get off. It was created for them to get off. One of they little ace and joker cards they got out there.
Right.
And that's what we are, y'all. That's what we are as a country, as a society. Mm-hmm. Never forget that the legal system was designed. It was designed against us. That was the primary purpose, to round us up again.
That's why we need more Black lawyers.
I mean,
and judges.
I hate the sound.
I feel like we have them. It's just that it's been so long. They we always talk about it. It's like they have the head start already.
Yeah, but even think about this. Okay, this is how strategic it goes. There's loopholes to all of this. Let's say we had a Black judge. Who appoints the judge for this case?
True.
Prosecution.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that's.
I mean, but like prosecution or DA, probably not. There's a system in place for that.
Right.
Do you think they would?
They do select the judge. Well, you know what? If it's one thing I learned from I forgot what movie this was, but it's always, it's not about what you know, but who you know. Everybody knows somebody got something in the pocket.
Right. That's what this is.
I play golf with this judge. Don't worry about it.
And that's how they do it. So we know why this judge is here.
Right.
And he's making it clear as day. He don't care. He was selected for a reason. If it can't be more obvious, dude is here to help my boy get off.
Right.
Nobody else will say it, I'll say it, whatever. Like, if you can't see it, then wow. But he was picked. No. He was selected to make some things happen. Mm-hmm. So just like today, so we're recording this Monday night, he dropped the gun charge today.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that was probably the most obvious charge.
First of all, it takes effort to have an AR-15.
Mm-hmm. Wait, can you even buy that under the age of 18?
No. You can't buy a gun under the age of 18.
I really think he got it from his dad and then he tried to act like he didn't know anything about the AR-15, but like, you did. I swear he used to do something with his dad.
So listen to this. Okay. Under Wisconsin law, anyone under 18 who possesses a dangerous weapon is guilty of a misdemeanor punishable by up to 9 months behind bars. Mm-hmm. First of all, that's crazy to me. That's just a misdemeanor? In Wisconsin, possessing a dangerous weapon is a misdemeanor. That's wild. DC, that's like 10 years automatic. I think it's like 5 automatic, and it's a felony.
Right.
So you telling me selling drugs is more punishable by law than carrying a dangerous weapon in Wisconsin?
Well, what color state is Wisconsin?
Well, you know what it is.
Yeah. All right. Well, there's your answer right
there. That's definitely. Oh, it's definitely a red state.
But that's why I'm saying. Again, designed for them. Mm-hmm. Designed for them. Like I said, that should have been the most slam dunk charge. How did that get dismissed? By the judge.
You have a created gun.
Why is it okay to even buy that type of gun?
And that's what they've been arguing.
That's a gun that is used in mass shootings.
It's a military weapon.
The time.
Right. It's a straight military style weapon. But that's what I'm saying. So like that's what this whole legal system is sham. It's a whole sham. They can dismiss whatever they want. We don't like it. They're gonna twist it. Right. They're gonna make it work. They're gonna find ways to make it work.
This whole country is a sham. I said what I said.
It is.
They tell me to go back to where I came from. I'm trying.
It's a fact. That's a fact.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so look at all the people. Like I said, we have these shootings. They're getting off. If they come out tomorrow and they find him not guilty, would I be surprised? No. Yeah. I wouldn't be shocked.
Here's what I want to know. What is going to be the reaction? Because honestly, there's nobody really out there protesting except for Jacob Blake's cousin or uncle. And of course, some Trump people. But other than that, like, there's no, like, what's going to be the outcome from all of this?
I don't know. This is going to be interesting.
Y'all want to hear something that's crazy? Y'all remember that couple that was like that was flashing guns at the protesters
in Kentucky, I think. Yeah.
They pulled up to this trial
because they support their own. Why aren't black people outraged? If one thing about if we ain't learned nothing about them boys and them Trump supporters and all them, they support each other, ride or die. Mm-hmm. Right. Because they believe in what they doing. They believe in they hate. They believe in they BS, and they'll do whatever for. Have we not seen they willing to do whatever? Right. Knowing they're gonna get off though, but they still will it. They win it.
I mean, look at the whole thing with the Capitol.
If that don't show,
we thought they would get it with white privilege with the Capitol, because I mean, what's going on with that?
They said I think one person has gotten significant jail time.
Right.
And I think it was like a year in jail. This happened the other day, something like that. Mm-hmm. All them thousands of people out there. People got shot up. They beat down cops. Now we learning all what happened. And one person is. You know why? Because they don't want that to get out.
Right, and that's a federal crime. Like, you just stormed a federal building. I really thought you would get more time in.
Because
I thought it would be crucial.
And they've been identifying. They know who's who. People have been snitching on people and all kinds of stuff.
Absolutely.
But again, they're gonna look out for this.
I'm about to snitch on my neighbor. Now, I don't know if he was there, but he looked like the type of person who would be there.
He looked like he was there.
Tell him just because I don't like him.
He looked like he might have been there.
I mean, he's a Trump supporter. He definitely supports Trump. He's not really my neighbor because my wall's a thing. I don't want people to think I'm talking about that. He actually lives around the corner from here, so he's technically not my neighbor. But he's a Trump supporter. He's very racist. Actually, my neighbors are racist. They're from Virginia. They don't live in this building. But anyway, I'm gonna report them too. I'm gonna report them all. What's the hotline?
I would too. I'm reading some of these articles. Yeah, y'all. Yeah. This is so y'all be careful out there if y'all watching or listening to this. And another thing is too, like I know there's a lot of people out there upset. A lot of black people are upset by some of this stuff I've been seeing, especially online. And I think people are just so over it and they're so tired, they don't even know what to do.
Right.
Protesting, I think they try, that's sweet. I think people start to understand, like, we need more.
Right.
We don't even know what to do.
We need more action, but the actions that we want to take, we can't take.
Yeah. So it's like, we need to come up with some new strategies. But I think the first thing is we have to start coming together. I know we say that a lot, but
they're really trying to divide us, though.
They've
been
working
hard at it. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. My patience is starting to wear very thin with the palm-colored side people. Like, did y'all see the video? Yeah, the video I sent you from TikTok was the person thought it would be funny to paint their face black and wear red lips. And TikTok is okay with that. That page was not banned either.
Yeah, but if we had this on, they would have banned it. Yeah.
Yeah. They've banned a lot of Black creators.
Talk about what we're talking about right now.
We would be banned
like this.
Right.
I already know this.
That's why I don't fuck with TikTok.
This podcast, even on the other platforms, this ain't gonna get much traffic unless you really checking for it. Honestly,
right?
I already know
they've tried to suppress us.
They've suppressed us several times before.
Right, just for getting information out there.
Yeah, they wouldn't allow us to post certain things.
Right.
Remember that on Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah,
they wouldn't let us even post, like, because the title we used automatically told them what time it was.
Right, or the hashtags that we
used, yep,
they weren't allowed.
And I already know. I'm debating on what I was going to call this podcast, because I got to call it something different so that it doesn't get like flagged, or the algorithms will definitely suppress it.
Right.
And that's what happens with a lot of this stuff. That's why when I do these shows, it's like, I already know. I know they're not going to blast it for us.
Yeah.
They're not. So if you found this, if you're listening and watching this, you found it for a reason.
Right.
And I appreciate you for rocking with it.
Right. And we want you to please share it with your peoples.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're trying to get these words out there. We're trying to get these conversations out there, because we know that not only are they being had, they're being suppressed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is crazy.
We literally need to fuck shit up just to be heard.
Because I'm pretty sure if I put his name anywhere in this, it's not gonna get blasted.
Right.
I wouldn't know.
And I was going to.
My bad. Go ahead.
Sorry. No, go ahead, Yendi. I'm just.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Wow.
No, I'm here. It is what it is, y'all.
Right.
I was just going to say, to piggyback off of what David said, where you said they're trying to divide us. I mean, I think that's more so we're trying to divide ourselves. Like, we have a lot of healing that we need to do within our community.
Absolutely.
I mean, I had conversations with some of my Black friends, and we talked about the whole thing about teaching Black history in the schools and stuff like that. And some of them said they don't even want to talk about it. They don't want to hear about it because it would make them feel some type of way against their white friends. I'm like, why? I have white friends, and they already know how I feel about their people.
Right.
I tell them all the time. I'm just like, I just feel like, why would you not want to talk to your kids about the history and where we've come from? We've come so far.
Right. And to that point, I would say, fuck your feelings.
Right.
That too. But it's like the Matrix. Ignorance is bliss.
Right.
Some people would rather stay in the Matrix and live this false life.
Right.
Than they would to be free from it and know the truth and fight.
Right. Because I've had this thought too, because I was like, why do we keep teaching history? Because we keep repeating it. So why would we teach it?
No,
we keep repeating. My thought process was, we keep repeating our mistakes. So why do we keep teaching that we repeat our mistakes?
Because we're repeating our mistakes because we're not talking about it. And we can't fix something, we just ignoring it.
Right.
Like, I think as a community, we can never be on the same page with anything. We never will. But some things we will let slide, and some things that we will allow.
Mm-hmm.
And then we bash each other when we against things. It's just crazy.
Right.
But history keeps repeating itself because we're trying to change something, but we can't even admit that there's a problem. It's like an alcoholic. That's the first step.
Right.
Alcohol Anonymous is to admit that you have a problem. If you don't admit you have a problem, you can never get better. And so we feel like, just like, I hate to say this, but just like with Black community, when we sweep molestation under the rug, don't talk about it, it'll just go away. But look at all the trauma that you're causing. That's exactly how this is. We figure if we just turn our backs to it and don't talk about it, then, it's not a problem. But it's here. There's still a lot of racist people who are raising racist kids.
Right.
Yeah. But also, too, a lot of people don't know what they don't know. And so if we don't teach it, people don't have access to the information.
And that goes back to ignorance is bliss.
Ignorance is bliss. So it's not that they don't know, but that's also by design that they're not teaching it to us either.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it.
Also, don't depend on the school to teach you that, because my parents taught me history on my own. They forced us to read them books.
Yeah,
but that's the thing with your parents.
Kenny, he's made it a very good point to talk to his kids and be like, "Hey, this stuff that they're teaching you in school, it ain't all what happened."
No, but think about how many people don't know that part. How many people believe what they were told in school, and that's okay with them.
Right.
So if you don't know that it's bullshit, you going about your business as usual. Mm-hmm. And that's the first thing. You got to know what teaching you out here is crazy. It's wrong.
Right.
People aren't taught to question anything.
Right.
You know?
I always did.
But that's the thing. And that's why it makes us rarities. Mm-hmm. You know? Most people are taught to fall in line. Right. Shut up. Mm-hmm. Go to work, get this money, shut up.
Right.
But it's like I said, it's the Matrix. I go back to the Matrix and I'm like, it makes sense for a lot of things. We're gonna keep feeding you this blue pill. Mm-hmm. Whatever color, it's the blue pill, I think. Yeah. And that's school. That's the history that you're taught. It keep you here. I need to keep you in line. Right. I can control you when you in line. But once you start thinking for yourself, though, I can't control you no more.
Right. And society doesn't like that. They say, "Oh no, we gotta fuck shit up. We gotta kill this dude."
Exactly. Now think about if every black person did that. If we start thinking for ourselves, we start thinking as a community, what happens is we're not gonna fall in line for them. Right. We're not gonna conform to their society anymore. We're not gonna play by their rules anymore. We're about to do us, which hurts them. They don't want that. So they're not gonna tell us the truth.
But they're afraid of us too, because if we realize how strong and powerful we are, and a lot of black people do realize, but white people are afraid of us because they know if we stop falling in line, they know.
And also think about it too. They built this country off the strength of us.
Nah, we built this country.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They stole us. They robbed us. People. They took us for that purpose. That was the whole purpose, right? To do their dirty work, to do the work they didn't want to do, to make them that bread and build it up.
Right.
So they've always been dependent on us.
Right.
We may not be slaves anymore, but what are we now? The biggest consumer base.
Right.
So if we break free from that, that's all I always say. I think if you want to start affecting change, hit them in the pockets.
Yep.
Hit them in the pockets. Think the economy bad now? What if all the black people pulled out? You know,
and they would be broke. That's like the beauty industry, because they always talk about how the black people we're not beautiful and this, that, and the third. But to be honest with you, without us, without black women, the beauty industry would be nothing, because we spend most of the money. We're their best clients.
That's what I'm saying. In most industries,
us in the beauty and supply and stuff like that, and treat us like crap. But we are your number one client.
Right. And they know, because they know we're gonna keep coming back. But that's the thing. At some point, we said, "Nah, wait, fuck y'all."
Right.
We started doing us.
Exactly. We started doing us.
Like
how big Fenty has gotten. But
that's what I'm saying. Look at all industries.
We are being sued.
Black people are the largest consumer base in this country.
Right.
And that's why I always say it. Imagine, I say this all the time. Y'all probably get tired of me saying this. Imagine if all the black people said, we sick of this country.
Right.
We going back to Africa.
Not only that, we take in everything that we've done.
But that's what I'm saying. We take our money. We take our influence. We take everything that we contribute. Think about if every person left, we taking it back.
Right.
If let's say we get on planes and we fly back, what's going to happen? They are going to be in the next plane behind us.
Right.
They are.
Guess what we doing?
Shoot that shit down.
Because
Can we not talk about that? I'm about to get on the plane.
I'm sorry.
But I know what you're saying. But the goal is that. But the whole point is, at the end of the day, they really need us, and that's why all of these measures that they're doing are designed to keep us in line and in place.
Well, they're gonna do it to us because y'all probably gonna think I'm crazy, but my mom used to always say this to us. about how they're going to try so hard to make sure people can survive in outer space, because when that big comet comes or asteroid that's supposed to hit the Earth, they're going to be out of here, and they're going to make it so we cannot afford to get on that ship.
Yes.
Right.
Because they don't want us to go. They'll be like, you or the black. Or maybe all the Hispanics too. I don't know.
Or not. What they do is, if we do go, they're just going to try to pluck out the ones that they want.
Right.
Oh, definitely.
They'll take out the best of us to serve their purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what it'll be. That's why I hope. I don't know. Some Negroes working on some. We ain't got no Negroes working on no ships. I mean, no spaceships right now.
Yes, we have a lot. We have quite a few. Don't worry.
That's what we need. So it's all right, okay. That's what I'm saying. We just gonna continue to do us. But that's what it comes down to. So with all this being said, I know we gotta wrap this up.
Yep.
We're gonna get flagged.
Yep.
Get flagged.
Real quick.
Y'all might not hear this one. Y'all might not hear this show. We're gonna post it, but y'all might not hear it though.
Hey, if that happens, we gonna find a way to get it out there.
Yeah, I mean,
they're not gonna flag us.
Oh yeah, indeed. You should have seen what they've done to us in the past. They've literally banned. I remember Instagram tried to cancel our account one time.
Yep.
Twitter tried to cancel our account one time.
Multiple
Literally
times.
Yeah.
Multiple
Can't
times.
make this up. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Community Coalition.
They said, "Oh, if you post this with this hashtag,
we're
taking this.
We're banned. We're gonna cancel your account."
That happened to my friend. My friend was like, something about, if she whispers something in my ear, I'm shooting the club up. And they were like, you're banned. You're banned for shooting the club up.
Yep. and it was just trying to post our pod. That's all. Right. Yep. That's how they get down.
They need to stop with that rifle though.
Preaching to the choir.
They do. So we can talk about this, y'all, all day. But I'm gonna close this out, y'all. This is crazy. We're gonna see what happens with this. We're gonna see what happens with this verdict in the next couple of days.
Yep.
I don't even think it's gonna take them long. This is, like I said, this y'all gonna be listening. This comes out Tuesday. Let's see if they come back Tuesday. Let's see what happens, y'all. The jury.
We'll see.
But on this note, Community Coalition Show, y'all. Y'all know where to find us. CommunityCoalitionShow.com. Sponsored by the
Black Squirrel Media Network.
Yep.
Come to Black Squirrel.
Yep. So on that note, y'all, I ain't got no more, y'all. Yeah. Be safe out there.
Do we have time?
We got the biggest Bob.
I mean, that's true.
Do we have any? Real quick, you got any?
Yeah. Let me go through them real quick.
Why not? Since we're here, we already.
Yep. All right. So, Michigan police hold boy at gunpoint because they think his father. So the Michigan police, they pulled over this son and father because they think that the father is involved with some bullshit.
Of course.
And guess what? Wrong person. But that didn't stop him from holding his son at gunpoint.
Oh, Jesus.
Of course.
Yeah. And then let's go into some bullshit. Karen protests out of Travis Scott's house.
Okay.
Y'all remember what happened? Y'all remember what happened at Astrofest?
Yeah.
And real quick, we just gotta say this because there's a lot of blame to go around.
Yo,
and that's the biggest thing that we need to remember.
Let's talk about that Wednesday. Let's talk about the reason to rhyme, dog. Because I want to get into that too.
Right. We're gonna get into it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ooh. Oh. Y'all know Afion Crockett, right?
Yeah. Saw that. Yeah.
So Karen tried to storm the stage. And first of all, why did she storm the stage?
She wanted to talk. She wanted attention.
Right.
Because she was from the Capitol and she was having flashbacks.
That's what we storming now. I know.
I'm turning her in.
And guess what? Guess what the amazing Afion Crockett did?
I saw
it. He just roasted her.
Yeah, he flipped it, and then the crowd booed her off too.
Right, because that's what you do.
Well, who was that other girl on stage? Was she? I guess she was trying to help. Is that what she was doing?
I don't know.
She wasn't helping.
That's what I'm saying. Like this is their cry for attention. Right. I'm offended. This, you know what? Oof. I can't.
It's gonna be a different podcast.
That might be a different podcast. Yeah. Can we comedians and being offended? Shut up, y'all.
Right. Ooh, real quick. I'm not sure if we should talk about like Howard University still not improving their living conditions in the dorms.
I know they came to some sort of agreement today.
Oh, okay.
I don't know the details of it though. I don't.
Right. Okay.
But that might be a whole other podcast that we get into, because if we talk about their bullshit, we gotta talk about ours too.
Right. And then let's talk about the official that was saying, oh, we don't want any more black preachers to come here.
I didn't even see that.
So with this whole thing about that dude that was carrying the AR-15,
yeah,
there was a rep that said, oh, we don't need like dang, I can't remember this man's name, which is terrible of me. Al Sharpton. He came to wherever that was, and he was trying to help. And so like this rep, he was like, we don't need any more black preachers coming here.
Of course, but that's how they think. You know what it means. You know what it means. Right. And they don't want the attention. They don't want the awareness. You know.
Right.
And we know.
Right. And I apologize because I'm cussing a lot during this.
But this is what's frustrating. It's frustrating.
This ain't Def Comedy Jam.
I know.
Hey, don't trip. Hey, my comedy special is gonna be lit. Let me just say that.
You're gonna be canceled.
I will be. I'm gonna be right there with Dave.
I've
met Dave before.
They're gonna try to cancel us anyway.
Me too.
Yep. Yeah. So that's where we are, y'all. This is Bob's and Karen's. I know it's been a couple of weeks. We had to bring that back. Thank you, Yendi.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I already said my outro. I ain't saying it again, y'all. Y'all be safe out there, y'all.
Please come to Black Squirrel.
Come to Black Squirrel. Till next week, y'all. We out. Peace.